is Danielle, the painting turtle. I decided that since now we've gone through 2 videos of how to with the Tim Holtz Ranger, whatever, distressed crayons, distressed pencils, excuse me, we can see what they're good for. How good do they work now that we've got them all situated? Okay, so I have a piece of bee paper. This is actually, let me show you, bee inspired jumbo artist pad. Anybody can afford this. 50 sheets is really good paper, actually. It's very nice paper. I really like it. So I got that at Walmart. I think it was $10, $12, something like that. It's actually, I'm buying up a bunch of it so that I can have a class. I have it taped down with paper tape. This is for boo-boos. When you have a boo-boo, it's just paper tape you find in the boo-boo section where the Band-Aids are. This lovely little tray is, ta-da, from my tinted charcoals from Derwent. So if you have trays like this and you're putting your pencils in something else, which I do, I have them in cups so I can see them. These are really awesome to use for stuff like this because you can tape it into it. All of your liquid is going to stay in there. I think that's a really good idea. You can also use a glass palette, glass mat, like a cutting board almost, glass cutting board, or a piece of cardboard or any hardboard that you have. But that's what I'm working with today, is this. So we'll see how good that works. If you're doing small ones, I think you could probably even use the lid from the pencils. I think that'd be cool. Like if you just did something small. Why not? Sorry, that was kind of loud. But anyway, so I thought we'd see what we can come up with these. And I'm going to be using my let's try our Grumbacher 4. Has a nice little point to it. And our Royal Langennickel number 6. I love this because it is a round, but it's a short round. I just love that. I think it's so usable. So let's try these and see what we come up with. Okay, we're also going to be using, I think you can see that better without my hand, Royal Langennickel. This is a 3/4 inch flat. It's really nice. We're going to be using this for just water. So I think that'll be good. I had a friend come over the other day and she needed to repaint something that was going to a friend. And it was literally a huge canvas. And it was acrylic. So we did acrylic on top of what was already there because it was just a print. It was just one of those you get in a store somewhere. I think she got them for $5. And it was literally a black line on white paper. Not even paper, it's a canvas. But it was literally a black line on almost a creamy gray white canvas. So I thought, let's try something a little different, but let's try the similar thing with these Ranger watercolor distressed pencils. Let's try the similar thing. I'm gonna put a little drop in the gray and a little drop in this dark bluish, whatever that is, and we'll see if we can put a little drop in a lighter green, a medium green, and we'll see what we come up with. Who knows? It might be amazing, it might not. So I have water on the side. I'm just going to get my paintbrush wet, and I'm just going to, I don't think I'm going to go directly in the middle of the page. This is just a small piece that I cut so it would fit. But I think, oh, you know what? I thought I did the black as well. I did not. So we're going to put a little drop in the black. Yeah, I like that. I like that combination. I don't know about this one now. I think this is Blue Lagoon or Mermaid Lagoon. I'm not sure what that is. We'll have to look at it in a minute and see. But we're going to grab a little bit of the gray first. And what I'm doing, I'm going to sop it on there. And I'm just going to make a line. And then I'm going to get a different color. And I'm just going to sop it on there. And then I'm going to get a different color. And I'm going to sop it on there. The whole page is dry. It doesn't really matter if it gets messy. It doesn't matter at all. You can always add more. You can take some away. You can do whatever makes your little heart happy. As you can see, that is already making some cool little swirls. Okay. So then we're going to have a little bit of this green in there too because I can. I don't know if it'll look good. I don't know if it'll look good at all. It may look like total crap-a-rama. I don't know. But for me, I thought this was a good combination. Okay, and I think, you know, for grins and giggles, since we got it wet, might as well put a little bit of this, whatever color that is in there, because it could be really cool. It could be. I don't know. Anywho, okay, so now what we're going to do is I see people do this all the time, but they do like the sweep where they just go back and forth and make it just crawl the page. I'm going to go down. I may get the whole page wet and then we're just going to touch it and have it come down. And we're just going to see what happens. And like I said, I see people do this all the time and they do it for all kinds of art. I love it. I like the smeary effect that happens. I love how things flow. Let's make sure that we are recording. Yeah, we are. Cool. Okay, so that's cool. Now I'm going to go up with it. I think I'm just going to get the top part of it wet. This is great therapy. If you're having a rough day, if you're having a rough anything, get yourself some watercolor. Get yourself some acrylic. Get yourself some paint. You can paint on anything. Don't let anybody tell you you can't, because you can. You can paint on anything. You can paint literally on whatever floats your boat. That's not the one I want. This is the one I want. I'm going to add more of these in here now because there's places where I want it to stretch and move. And we're testing out these paints to see what they do. So we're going to have to give them something to do. Yeah, we're going to have to test them. I'm going to get a little bit more of this gray. I want to see how far it goes in our palette. I mean, I did a lot of the paint. I sharpened a lot of paint in there, and I want to know how far is this paint gonna, this work that I did, this like really serious work, how far is that going to take me? How far am I going to be able to go with that? Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit more of the clean water. The best thing about this is that you can go as far with this or as little as you want. If you got to this point and you're like, dude, I love mine, I don't think it needs anything else, then you can stop. And you're done. And it's good. And why not? I'm going to get rid of some of this on the top here and on the side because I have an idea over the top. I don't want it to go all the way. I don't mind the bottom. I think the bottom can do whatever it wants to do. And you can go sideways with these lovely little paintbrush. And when you have one of these, it has this lovely little thing on it, so you can like make marks. I don't think right now I'm into the mark making right now, but you can. Maybe. Why not? I don't know if it's going to show up very much. I'm not doing it very hard. But that's nice. Ooh, I almost put it right in my coffee. Do not want to put our paintbrush in the coffee. Remember that. Okay. Now, the top of this, I'm going to add more of that blue in there. The two blues. Because I want to. And we're going to see what happens. Maybe not quite so thick. Maybe, who knows? But look at that. I like that. That's pretty. That's nice. I like it. What do you think? You can always tell if somebody's enjoying something because then they get quiet. You can lean this on something. It doesn't even have to be big. It can just be something small. And hers had a lot of lines. And so I'm going to do that because I can. And I liked it. I liked the lines. Some lines going up, some lines going down. Because this is going to be abstract. This is not somebody's backyard. This is an abstract prettiness. That's what I was going for. The lines. I wonder if they'll show when things calm down, when everything dries, you know? I do not know. We're going to dry my brush a little bit. Get a little bit of paint on it, just kind of dryish paint. Just the dryish. Yeah. How cool is that? I think I want some of this green down here. It's still wet, so it's still going to like blend out. But I'm impressed with these. I mean, I've had these three for a long time, these 3 sets of Tim Holtz pencils for quite a while. And I have rarely used them. I know there's a lot of people out there who use them all the time. I'm like, I don't know if you got a better set than I did. But look at this. I'm very much enjoying this. Yeah. I'm not crazy about this really bold part right here. But with watercolor, you can always blend it out a bit. Let's put a little more, maybe some of this in here again. I've got to find out what color that is. Which one of the colors are you? I would imagine it's the Lagoon one. We're going to do this again, and maybe even up. How fun is that? I mean, to me, this is just really nice. This is not, this can be whatever you want it to be. Abstract is whatever you think it is. Art is subjective. That's what people say. Art is subjective. I don't want to do too much because I don't want it to, I don't want to lose it, like lose it. Oh, that's bright. But I love it. Like, I'm literally loving this. Literally loving it. Loving it. I'm just enjoying this. I'm going to show this to my friend, and I'm going to be like, look what you inspired. You inspired me to do this. And I'm so excited that I did, because it's so cool. How nice is that? A little more gray, maybe. I just mixed the gray with my lovely green. But if you keep your palette to just a few colors, if you pick a few colors, sometimes you don't even think they're going to go together. It's like, how in the world did I pick those colors? I wouldn't have picked them out of a hat, but I think they go nicely together. This little area right here got a little muddy, so I don't like that area, but we could probably fix it with some, let's see, what shall we fix it with? I'm thinking this lovely color that I don't know what it is. A little bit of that in there just to make it look like something. Made it to do that. Ooh, I love that dry brushed technique looking thing going on right there. Do a little more wrap here and there, just a little. Like, your brush is damp, not completely dry, not completely wet, just barely damp, and you're just kind of touching just the dampy paint, not the wetty paint, the damp paint. Just barely touching it. Barely touching your water. Almost looks like something under the sea. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to walk away from it. What do you think? I think I'm going to have to walk away from it for a minute and then come back and look at it again, and we'll see what my brain thinks about it when I walk away. You know what? A drip went on there. Okay, this may never see the light of day, but it might. You never know. I'm gonna. Oh, it looks prettier in the viewfinder. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, it's just about dry, and I was thinking it needs some. I think it needs some white. We're gonna try doing a dry brush with some of this white and see how the white does. So I'm gonna load my brush with the white pretty good. And it's just a barely damp brush, but it doesn't look like there's much going on there. I think we lost our white in some places. Don't know if this is just going to make it muddy or if it's going to calm it down a bit. It's really not doing anything. I mean, it does more to my water than it does to the page. Let's see if we use a crayon itself. I'm going to dunk it in the water and get it activated. Let it go for a second. We're going to dab off a little bit of that drip because there's a big drip on there and I don't want it. And we're going to just see. Well, that works a little bit better. And as you can see, I'm just twisting it a little. I don't think it's doing much. It does more to the water. The water gets a lot of the white. I just don't see it happening. Okay. I'm going to try something different. I'll be right back. Okay, if you've been keeping up with anything that I've been doing, I got some of these Karen pigment deco brushes, and I have my favorite brand, Sharpie. They have these cool new paint brush marker things. They're just amazing. And they're permanent. And this is permanent. It's acrylic when it dries, or it's acrylic, but it's water-based, so it will smear with water. It's made in Poland. It's really good. I mean, I love these. These are my two favorite things right now. These two things are my new two favorite things. Can you see those? Am I showing you the right stuff? Yes, I am. Okay, so if you can get your hands on either one of those, that's awesome. I also grabbed out this little teal one because we have that tealy in here. I also figured out that that teal that I'm using is peacock feathers. So I've been using this one, this peacock feathers. This one down here is Mermaid Lagoon that I thought it was. I thought that was this. This is peacock feathers. One of my favorite colors. I should know what it is. Right? Right. I think I'm going to try this first because, oh my stars. I'm just going to make sure this is dry-ish. It's not. There's a lot going on there. I'm just going to take a piece of paper towels, napkin, whatever you have, and I'm just going to dab this a little bit just so I don't get all that up. You know what I mean? And we'll see what happens. What's worse going to happen? Run it? I don't show you the video? That'd be fine. And see, a little bit gets on there, but you can always get rid of that too. I just feel like we lost our white. And that's okay. You don't have to have the white on it. I'm thinking I would really like it. So I'm just adding the white back in where I want it. I think that helped it tremendously. What do you think? I am confident in my feeling that I love this. My favorite color is red. I'm surprised that there's no red in here because that's my go-to color. I love red. I love painting red. I love writing with red. I love all the red. Red, 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 red. I do not care. So see, it comes right off. All you do is just marker it around somewhere and it comes right off. And it's all good. I love those things. I love them. I'm going to try a little bit of this in there too just because I can. These are shaky thing. I think these are too though. Oh yeah, they're shaky. And if this is not working to your liking, the white, shake it a minute. And it comes out like, holy cow. Like, white. I like that, what we got right there going on. Let's see. This is like super duper amazing. I love this thing. Oh, look at that. Yep. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's what I feel I needed. Okay, let's do a little bit of, let's get that off of there. I always like to clean my brushes because I am very, what they call it, precious about my tools. Some of them not so much, some of them yes, I am very precious about some of my tools because your tools cost money, man. Why not? Why not take care of stuff? I want to blend that a little bit because I don't want it to be like, ah, look, she put white in there. I want it to blend down where it'll be like, oh my goodness, did she put white in there? Yeah. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, so I also want to hit it with a little bit of this teal. Like I said, shake it, shake it, shake it. And then we're going to just gently, a little bit here and there. I think if I would have tried that first, it would have went away completely. Oh my goodness, look, it blends a little. I didn't ever try it with water. I love it. Oh my goodness. My stars. Look at that. It blends. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I love it even more. Okay. Okay, I think I'm done. Maybe a little. Oh, mama. I love that. Look at how pretty that color is. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Look at how pretty that color is. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And these right on top of each other, and these can right on top of each other, and they're all so amazing. And I just want to say, Tim Holtz, all your stuff is really great. Ranger, whoever's, it says that it is, let's see. Tim Holtz Distress is a registered trademark of Tim Holtz LLC. But this is Tim Holtz Distressed by Ranger. Guys, you need to do something about the white. The white is great. It's fine. They're all good. But it doesn't show up. The white doesn't show up on top of other things. Okay, so let's take the tape off and see what we got. That's one of the best parts about this, is to take off your tape and see if you have a masterpiece or if it's just something that you use for something else later. Because let's all admit it, we all have these things that we're like, yeah, that's not going on the wall or anywhere. I might stick it. You know, it's something like this. You could cut it in 3 sections and make really pretty, what do you call it? Bookmarks. And look at how nicely this tape comes off. This tape is the best. It's just the best. And I don't even have a brand for you. I can go look on the package, I guess. I'll try to remember to do that before. Okay, big announcement, people. We have 138 followers. I was asked, when are you going to put your face out there on your videos? I will do it when we hit 500. When we hit 500, then I will put my face on my videos. Until then, you're going to have to watch my hands. It's not the greatest thing to watch all the time, but that's what you get. Not that my face is anything to write home about, but I like it. It's my face. I like it. What do you think? I'd love to hear what you think. It's very abstract-y. I love that we put that teal down at the bottom and the white kind of lightened up the bottom a little bit. I love it. I think it looks really pretty. What do you think? You think you would take this video or some of my old videos and tell your friends so that we can get up to 500 or 1,000? I don't care. I mean, if we jump to 1,000, I'll give something away. We'll give away something. We'll have a giveaway. It'll be great. And it'll be only for people who are subscribed. People who are subscribed, not people who are just lurkers. So if you want to be a part of this, then like my videos, subscribe, and share this with a friend so that we can get the subscribers up, because we got 138. I want 500. 500 is where we're going to start showing faces. My face will be on the videos, and we'll see what we can do. And then after that, who knows? I have so many ideas. I have so much stuff going on in my head. Yeah. Now this, I'm going to show you. We were playing around with flowers with hers. So you could easily take the flowers and just kind of put them along the edge if you just wanted. Well, how pretty is that, hey? Look at that. You still see the edge, just not as much. That's gorgeous. Wow. Okay, we might just do that. Okay, so I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to send you much love and peace to all of you. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you very, very soon. God bless each and every one of you, and stay safe out there. Bye. Okay, I'm back. I know I said I was done, but 2 more seconds. I went ahead and painted those little flowers just a little extra, glued them on, and I think it looks fantastic. Now I really love it. The only thing I would ever add to something like this would maybe be a hint of gold or silver, because I just think gold and silver sparkles just really make everything beautiful. Anyhow, but I did call my best friend and sister-in-law, and we talked about this. I sent her pictures. She sent me pictures, and I was like, what do you think? Does this look good? Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, now I'm happy with it. It's all good. So shout out to my sweet sister. Love you, girl. Hope you have a great day. Bye.